Hello and welcome to A Build a Day, episode 17. Today we're going to continue the village. We're adding a blacksmith today. This build turned out alright actually, other than the fact that I forgot to add windows completely. There is no windows on this entire build. I will get the interior done sort of between episodes. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the interiors between episodes. I was playing around with the idea of having this world up for download. I would have to look into how I'm even going to do that. But if that's something that you would like, you'd like to explore, like to have a look around, like to see what I did, see the detail a bit more, go through the builds slowly and sort of see how I did it. If that's something you'd like, definitely tell me in the comments, because it's something that I've been sort of playing around with the idea of. Not really any sort of solid plans yet. I'm mostly just, building it because I wanted to. Today, anyways, Blacksmith. So, as I mentioned yesterday, this area of the sort of village, town thingy is going to have the commercial stuff. So all of your uses, your blacksmith, your market, your well, probably the church around here somewhere. Well, I don't really want to say church, but like what Minecraft calls them, temples. So we'll go with that. The temple is going to be around here. And then we'll sort of have buildings, like houses spread around a bit. I don't want it to feel dense. I want it to feel quite open, but this one is quite close to the road just by the nature of how it's gonna work. It's got the front porch bit where the sort of blacksmith is working. So I decided to put that up right up against the path. And it still feels set back, but it is a lot closer than a lot of the other builds are probably going to be, especially the temple build, because that is going to also include like a graveyard and stuff, so that will be really far back. The graveyard will have loads of graves and there'll be trees and stuff. Other than that, I don't really have any plans for the build. It's very simple. What we doing with the build? It's just a little house. I messed up the build of this so many times. It was not big enough in width, and then it wasn't big enough in length. So I had to extend it multiple times with World Edit and re-add bits in. So there you go. It's I found out it's not long enough. The roof did not line up, so we quickly move a little bit forward. There we go. I certainly delete part of some other stuff, but we fixed it. We fixed it, obviously. The detail around this build is quite minimal. Mostly because the area around it was pretty alright as well. I mean, it's pretty detailed, just the light terraforming to sort of put it on a little bit of its own sort of piece of terrain. But I mean, there wasn't really any major stuff that I had to do. I didn't have to build a tree, just put some bushes around it. Really, it wasn't very difficult. This build was quite simple. I think it took me just over 10 minutes to build. I'm getting very, very quick at building these builds. They're quite simple. Yeah, I mean, this video, I've sort of tried to, I don't want to say rush out, but I've tried to do it a bit quicker because I have as I said yesterday, I've got a coursework deadline looming, which is, always fun. Always like coursework deadlines, especially when you're 1,000 words over the limit. That's fun. Yeah, I'll be editing that down tonight, so that'll be interesting. Try and get as much done before tomorrow. Go to my history teacher, get some help with sources, because wow, I'm bad at doing sources. I did have my GCSEs, alright? It's not my fault that I'm not very confident at doing sources. But yeah, anyway, I basically finished the outside of the build. Just did some texturing, solidified it in the world with some foliage, and then now I'm trying to do the interior, exterior, but the working area. So we've got like a little chimney. Another thing I forgot to add was smoke. Oh well. I guess I'll add that before or between episodes, and I'll explain how I did it next episode. But yeah, we've got just the basic blacksmith stuff, blast furnace, grindstone, anvil, just sort of typical things. Pop the lantern in, give it some light. There we go, look at that. Doesn't look too bad. It's annoyingly positioned for screenshots, for like thumbnail and stuff, because the tree is somewhat in the way. The video is over. Please enjoy the cinematics, and I'll see you tomorrow.